Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be hopping into another Lupe Fiasco album. Y'all were in my comments blowing it up, going off like, yo, you gotta listen to Food and Liquor. Now, some of y'all were coming at me like, yo, how could you had not listened to Food and Liquor first? Mind you, when The Cool was recommended to me, the individual who recommended it did not preface that it was a part of a trilogy or a part of a storyline. So me getting into that album, I had not a clue on what was going on. I was just as I was going, I was learning and trying to translate the messages and the storyline that was going on. But no part of my mind was like, oh, this is a part of something else. I had no idea. I did not know that's how Lupe Fiasco would be doing his stuff. Thank you to those who were being patient and informing me about it. Some of y'all did explain certain aspects of the album, but for the most part, I'm still gonna have to create an understanding. But do feel free and please patiently and kindly do so. Mind you, this is my first time listening to these albums. It's not like I've had years or decades to sit with them and be like, oh, this means this, or have somebody come and explain the theories to me. Before we hop into this album, I'd like to give a shout out to all of my patrons. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. Y'all always showing love and support and keep this channel going because, listen, YouTube do not pay like that, especially because I be reacting to music. So I appreciate y'all who be supporting me on my Patreon page, okay? Also, if you have not know, if you'd like to have priority requests and early access to my videos, you can head over to the Patreon. Also like to give a shout out to the YouTube family. At the time that I'm recording this video, I have reached 10,000 subscribers. I just want to say I am so deeply, deeply grateful for all of y'all. Each and every single one of y'all who have shown up to my videos since I started this channel, which so far has been like 2 years or a year and a half since I started this channel. And actually like uploading music reactions. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for always being supportive and guiding me throughout this journey of discovering new artists. Again, I'm so deeply appreciative of y'all, okay? Let's actually get into this album.
Food and liquor stores rest on every corner from 45th and State to the last.
Sorry to pause so soon, but somebody did comment that that's actually his sister, which I think is dope as hell. Is his sister also artist, or she kind of just like does poetry and stuff like that? Or maybe she just doesn't do anything at all, like Lupe just wanted her to speak on the album. Y'all please inform me.
Food and liquor stores rest on every corner from 45th and State to the last standing Henry Horner. J&J's, Hill Chicken, Goodfinger licking while they sin, gin, sin at Rothschilds and Kenwood Liquors. The winos crooked stagger meets the high stride of the youth searching for the truth. They rebel and raise hell across alleyways and in classroom settings. They get high off that trunk bass in 2020 rims. They rock braids, Air Force Ones and Tims. They drink Hennessy, Hypnotic and 40s. They call their women hoes, bust downs and shorties. They keep funeral homes in business and gunshot wards of hospitals full, prisons packed, bubbling over in brown sugar. They keep empty west side lots crowded, hypes powdered. The well is running dry. The days of Malcolm and Martin have ended. Our hope has descended, and I sit aside, waiting for the reinstallment of the revolution, because we are dying at the cost of our own pollution. And God has another solution that has evolved from the hood. I present one who turns the fiasco to good.
You speak Arabic?
Dedicated to my grandmama. Peace.
Love those strings already.
And much love to
Mm.
you. Yeah. And the star.
Oh my God. The synth
First
bass.
and 15. Proudly present. You know what it is.
Oh my God.
See, I got this philosophy, right?
The production is crazy right now. The fuck?
And everything in it is made up of a mix of two things. You got your good, you know, and your bad. You got your food and your liquor. That's right. Chilly chill. You already know. It's a long time coming. I give you my heart, my soul, my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, my experience. Nothing more.
I love the percussion.
Nothing less. Yes. F and F. So, with no further ado, Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor.
Okay. That genuinely felt like an intro. Like, you know how you hear certain albums that like title an intro and maybe it's like 1 minute song and it's, you know, it's whatever, it's a little snippet. This deadass felt like an intro. Like if I was going into a movie, this is what I expect the opening song to sound like or some shit. Like the strings, that sounds like he got actual orchestra up in that bitch. That did not sound like no MIDI pack strings. You feel me? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that sounded authentically like an orchestra. And I really enjoy the poetry that his sister does in the beginning, because it definitely sets the tone and the mood for what the album's gonna be about. And yes, I could definitely already see the correlation between this and The Cool, and I'm interested to see how he develops, or also what stays the same. That's usually what I like about going down artists' music journeys, or going along the music journeys, just to see how did they develop, what did they change, what did they discover about themselves that brought them to the version of the artist that they are. Let's continue. Real featuring Sarah Green. Sarah Green was on The Cool as well, so let's hear it.
Food and liquor. Yeah, my man said he wanted something real. Yeah, something he could recognize, something he could feel. Baby girl said she was in the mood for something real. Something that could make her move, something she could feel. Lust sometimes can override trust. She said that's why she gave it up. My man said blood spilled out of everything he touched. He crushed everything he crushed, ruined everything he loved. He just wanted the rush. Blamed it on the times being rough, doing dirt with the devil, chasing after the dust. Make a fuss if it's them, but we hush if it's us. That's why my mama said she wanted something real. Something she could be proud of, something she could feel. She said they so used to not having nothing real. That they don't know how to act, they don't know how to feel. Life ain't meant to come around twice. Yeah, that's why I gotta get it right. They said I got it honest, now I gotta give it light. But sleep on it, that's why God give you night. I mean, I had a dream that God gave me flight. Fly for my own good, so God gave me plight. If I wake up in the morning, now I gotta give him sight. Make him see, break him free. Ain't a genius, show you ride. The game is not to give him nothing real.
I like these ad-libs.
Real. Nothing that they could use, nothing that they could feel. Give him a bunch of lies and teach him that it's real. So that's all that you know, that's all that they feel. Struggle, another sign that God love you. Cause on the low, being poor make you humble. Keep their names in my rhymes to try and keep them out of trouble. Cause being poor also teach you how to hustle. All they want is some shoes or some rims for they bubble. Now that I got my own, I can hit them with a couple. Cuff my homies so they ain't got no reason to cuff you. That's my plan. If I can, on the man up above you. That's why I gotta give them something real, 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 real. Something they can recognize, something they can feel. To my homies on the block, I gotta give them something real, 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 real. Something that'll make them stop, something they can feel. Yo, F&F unreal. Really real. Yeah.
That melody is gonna get stuck in my head.
Girl said she was in the mood, something real, 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 real. Go. So real, so real, so real, so real.
But is he harmonizing with Sarah Green? Or is that only her? Hold up. I didn't want to speak too much throughout the song. You feel me? Because I'm low-key trying to focus on what he's saying and the instrumental as well, because already the instrumental, there's a lot going on, you feel me. I was mentioning before, he still had the congo going, and just like in the beginning, he saw the strings, but especially what stood out was that guitar melody. They go doom 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 doom, but it was like real gritty. Like they added a specific amp on there that just made it sound like very rock influence. But so far the production, and the hooks, of course, he has very catchy hooks, like I mentioned on the Cool. Also, what he's speaking about, at least what I'm getting from the song, he's talking about he wants to provide his listeners or his peers with something that makes them actually feel, and not something to make them numb to what they're going through or their environment. What I enjoy about his songwriting is when he's talking about a word or a topic, he doesn't speak on one aspect of it. He tends to talk about all facets of it, if that makes any sense. So even when he's talking about being real, and he's talking about things that are truthful and honest, but then he also goes into about how, you get taught things that are supposedly supposed to be the truth or real, but it's not. So the best way I could explain it is he gives different interpretations on what things could be, which I think everybody should do. Always be thinking, don't stay in one particular mindset, because something new is always happening. All right, next song. This might be okay. Featuring Gemini.
Food and liquor. G-Bo, we in, man. J-Rock, you in, Gemini. Nah, we do. FNF. Yeah. Affirmative. No further furnishing is needed. I believe we are.
Hold on. Those scents are crazy. Let me go back a little bit.
Nah, we do. FNF. Yeah. Affirmative, no further furnishing is needed. I believe we are completed. Dead, we all in agreement on the wallpaper. Happy with the color scheme. Welcome to the crib. A two-family habitat for humanity, with a view where the insanity live. My vida loca was built like Bob Vila via God. He architected, I authored what I harbored. Jimmy Carter from Chicago's west side. Finish my construction, now behold the coming like contracepts. I'm conscious at the content kept from conversations held with the Satan on my shoulder, which led to steps that kept me looking over the shoulder like chauffeurs where my angels set. Painful yet, Mary, I ain't Jerry Garcia, yeah, but I'm grateful. Church. is heaven. I am Atlas at this, manage to balance massive masses. Pull my back without tilting my glasses. This was not pilfer from passes of OGs. This is so me. Ask us, mini mansion low, homie, low bony, but the rhymes is fat. In fact, just like a Rochester customer, God bless the mothers and younger brothers are hustlers. Cause she don't wanna sob at his weight, but he wanna follow in his steps. Bang his hat, learn his shakes, master his swagger in the bathroom mirror, cop a Chevy, steady mob in his place. Yeah, it's just the problems we face. Look, his mom's in her face and promise is straight. We just might be okay. Then he leaves the house that love built, that hard renovated, that Section 8 pays for. Well, let's pray for him, let the beat play for him, put his struggles on display.
That her renovated. Who was her? Unless she's referring to love as her. I don't know.
Cause he gotta go and face the drama with a different face from the one that he used to face his mama. If you look close, you will see it consists of a smile that hurts, an ice grill, and a trace of trauma. Little bit of his father, another criterion that's no different from a young Liberian who let the delirium weary him, living in the inner city out of his mind, Lyrian reconciliant. I'm cool, I don't foretell best. I ain't nice as MC, I ain't Cornell West, I am Cornell West Side, Chi-Town Rivera. Malcolm exercised the demons, gangsta leaning. We traded in this kufi for a new era. Chose a 44 over a mortarboard. I ain't accredited institute graduate, I ain't from Nazareth. My conception wasn't immaculate, I ain't mastered no calculus. A good addition to the rap audience. I backflipped on the mattress, they slept on me, y'all. What down, Joe? Knowing this half the battle, fighting temptation, have an apple. Shake the snakes, pip the system. Let's get into it. Tabernacle. We just might be
I don't know what tabernacle is.
okay.
That so the whole time I was hearing that, I was like, that's not, I'm thinking it's a slow down vocal. It's a helicopter sound. That just goes to show you how much is going on in these productions. Let me see, I did look up what the word tabernacle was, because I was like, let's add something to the vernacular. Let's see. It says refers to a portable or temporary dwelling place for the divine. It has something to do with the Bible. It says specifically the Old Testament. I mean, he is making a lot of biblical references throughout, at least in this portion of his verse. That makes sense why he would include that phrasing. What I'm getting from the song is he's saying, I'm not here to be passive. I am going to give my all to fight for change in my surroundings and for my people. He does also make a lot of references to people. Some of them I am familiar with, some I don't. I don't know who Bob Villa is. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, y'all please just let me know what this song means, because I'm not 100% understanding. I don't know if he's saying we just might be okay because you got a nigga like me who's actually trying to give y'all something, or if he's saying we just might be okay because that's how life moves. You feel me? I will say I do like the production of the song. I think like the beat, it was just so much going on in the back. It was at times almost taking me out of what he was saying. Like it kind of distracted me from what the message that he was giving out. I've heard this song before. I mentioned in my last video.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally.
You know what I'm talking about? Get it. As long as you ain't killing nobody.
Check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick
on the left
and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, hell bent on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast.
Probably the best part though.
Yeah, swank it. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah. Coast. Haha, swanky.
This track, I know it's not just, skateboarding, because I think that would be the obvious message or imagery that he would be going for. But I think it could also be speaking on how when people, they might have something that makes them happy or something that they find freedom or joy in, and it gets taken away. He's kind of like, you can't let that stop you from pursuing what you actually want to do. Like, you just got to keep, like it says, kick, push. It's like you have to fight and just keep pushing on. Because even in the beginning where he's talking about how his neighbors was like, nah, you can't do that over here. So he found another place to go. And then even when he went to the park, the guard is like, you can't be here because it's too dark, you gotta go home. So he pushed away. Well, maybe he's talking about himself, actually. I'm saying same person, but he could be talking about himself. Things referring to when he met his girlfriend, and he still has an infatuation for skating. And even when he goes with her somewhere, security guard again comes and says, sorry, you can't do that here, can't skate. It's like constantly he's getting met with opposition on something that he loves, whether that was just spending time with his girlfriend or skating. There was always something that was trying to stop it from happening, but he just kept going on regardless. It never stopped. This is one of my favorite songs so far. Okay, I definitely know this song.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, it is. Lupe. Chicago, man. Yeah.
I can say it just automatically on my top 5.
They call me Lupe, I be a new day. They wanna smell like me, they want my bouquet. But they can't, they accent it like the UK. Turn that Uday, Lupe to Pepe Le Pew spray. Flagrantly fragrant and they can't escape it. My perfume pursued them everywhere that they went. You don't want a lonely, my cologne alone is a little too strong for you to be putting on. Trust me, I say this justly. I went from musty to musky and y'all can't mush me. I warn y'all cornballs, I hush puppies. The swans in the pond called my duck ugly, but now they hug me because it's lovely. They love the aroma of the world. Got the shakers and the skaters and the players and the girls. Keep the fakers and the flakers and the haters in the twirl. You want the flavor, ma? Hey, I gotcha. You want the realness? Well, I gotcha. I know you're sick of them niggas big car and watch ya. Either they pimps or they max or they mobsters. You want the real shit? Well, I gotcha. You see my niggas here? You know we proper. You know we do it right. You know we do it. And I'm from Chi-Town, that's why I flies round. Keep some Cartier frames over my eyes now. We used to gangbang, a lot of that then died down. Children of the hat tilting, keeping hope alive now. All with no high, I do it so fly. Banksy's attack helicopter with the bow tie. I love my city, really hope that God bless it. Have my mind moving faster than that.
He's referring to Banksy's, that artist that be painting, not painting. Well, technically it's great, painting, whatever. Like rebellious messages and stuff like that.
In the hedges, welcome all of y'all to my dark recesses. This is where I keep the bars like bathtub edges. My ivories and my doves, my levers and my zesses. It takes half of your bubble bath to match the freshness. The belly of the beast, you know I'm from it. I wrap it in a towel, hit on my pal in the stomach. And I be on my green like Irish Spring. Then I coast fudge with it, get a mouthful of soap. You want the flavor, ma? Hey, I gotcha. You want the realness? Well, I gotcha. I know you're sick of them niggas big car and watch ya. Either they pimps or they max or they mobsters. You want the real shit? Well, I gotcha. You see my niggas here? You know we proper. You know we do it right. Yeah, you know we do it. And so to sign off, this beat I rhyme off. It's from Thelonious P and you go my boss. You feel it in the air. It's such a fine force, but you don't hear me though. Just like a mom's talk.
Nigga, let's go back, cause. Bring it back.
And so to sign off, this beat I rhyme off. It's from Thelonious P and Hugo Mine Boss. You feel it in the air, it's such a fine force, but you don't hear me though, just like a mom's talk. That's cause I'm in Europe, me and my French tourer.
But you don't hear me though, just like a mom's talk, cause moms don't fucking talk, nigga.
I'm on my pimp, my temperature is tempura. I take it easy on my watch, I'm watching
right,
TV
nigga,
and my
hot.
queen is my Harishi. See the hair is trying to beat me, I continue to lose pace. Them say him got 2 heads and 4 eyes just like Screwface. But see my secret safe, it's in my secret safe. That's in my secret room, on my secret base. So from the runner of the F&F crew, come in hip hop, we've come to resurrect you. You want the flavor, ma? Hey, I gotcha. You want the realness? Well, I gotcha. I know you're sick of them niggas big car and watch ya. Either they pimps or they max or they mobsters. You want the real shit? Well, I gotcha. You see my niggas here? You know we proper. You know we do it right. You know we do it. Yes, sir. F-N-F-U-P.
It's the fucking accordion and the drums, and of course the piano. Come on. Beautiful. The accordion, of course, gives me MF Doom. The combo, the piano, and then when the bass, because you take the bass out for the hook, and then bringing it back for the verse, it just made it hit so much harder. That first verse, dog, that shit is just so. His flow was immaculate on this song. Okay, I love how he chooses themes. Like for the overall song, he'll have a theme, but also for each verse, he has a theme. His first verse theme, he's talking about aroma and perfume and shit, and his, I guess maybe he could be talking about his aura, right? But he speaks about it in like it's a scent, right? Something that just is following everywhere he goes, and now people are attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like him, things of that nature. And then he's talking about it more in the second verse, but now he's talking about soap and shit and the freshness, Reverend Irish Spring, all that shit. It's like, bro, I love it because it's creative. Okay, I feel like that creativity of hip-hop has diminished a significant amount. Not saying there's no rappers who have creativity in their songs, things like that, but it's definitely not as prevalent. Like, you don't have to be like a crazy ass lyricist or have messages for every single song that you do, and not everybody has that capability of doing that. But I still do miss there being a creative aspect thrown into there, because that's what art and music is really. It's a creative portal. So it's like, do the most that you can do with it. You don't have to be confined to one style or one type, because that's what's mainstream and shit like that. Because when you are creative, that's how you come up with these new genres and these new styles of rap. The instrumental featuring Jonah, Matranga, Couture. Can't sing.
Yeah, he just sits and watches the people in the boxes. Everything he sees, he absorbs and adopts it. He mimics and he mocks it. Really hates the box, but he can't remember how to stop it. So he continues to watch it, hoping that it'll give him something that he can box with. How the locksmith see the boxes locked in the box, ain't got the combination to unlock it. That's why he watch shit, scared to look away, cause at that moment it might show him what to take off the locks with. So he chained himself to the box, took a lock and then he locked it. Swallowed the combination and then forgot it. As the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils, the same ones that took away his voice and just left his instrumental like that.
Sorry, before we continue on, this whole lead up into this line, wow. Because when I read the instrumental, I'm like, wait, I'm seeing lyrics, so it's clearly is not an instrumental. The way that he just broke down someone having their voice taken away, and how they, like, it's almost like the doctors would represent a system or government of some sorts, where people, they get so afraid of speaking up against things and speaking against the power or authority, right? Even if it's to save them their own selves. And it gets to a point where they become their own enemy, essentially. Like, they lock their own voice away. Like, their voices are taken away from another power. But even if they could somehow revive that, right? Or speak in their own space, they're too afraid to even do that. So then they completely just lock away any differing thought or action that they may be tempted to do.
Just sits and listens to the people in the boxes. Everything he hears, he absorbs and adopts it. Anything not coming out the box, he blocks it. See, he loves the box and hope they never stop it. Anything the box tell him to do, he does it. Anything you tell him to get, he shops and he cops it. He protects the box, locks it in the box when he goes to sleep. But he never sleeps cause he stays up to watch shit. Scared to look away, cause at that moment it might get stolen, and that's the last of the boxes. So he chained himself to the box, took a lock and then he locked it. Swallowed the combination and then forgot it. As the doctors jotted all down with their pens and pencils, the same ones that took away his voice, just left his instrumental like that. He never lies, he never lies, He never lies, he never lies, no. He never lies, cause he never said anything at all. He never lies, and you can't tell me just who you are. You're blind to clothes just to hide those scars. You built that roof just to hide those stars. Now you can't take it back to the start. And you can't tell me
song had great imagery, and again, I had thought about it after the box that he's referring to. I'm thinking, like, is the box the TV? Could it be that? Because the TV is technically the shape of a box. Chain themselves to the box. Like, people who get so stuck and engrossed in TV and social media, or even it could be a phone too. They get just stuck on those things, and then that becomes their entire world, essentially. And then they forget how to interact with people outside. It could also be that. I feel like there's a lot of interpretations, but y'all let me know what his intent of the song was. I also have this song saved, but I don't remember.
I can't, I won't let you leave. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't remember it
She
though.
said to him, I want you to be a father. He's your little boy, and you don't even bother. Like, brother without the aura, and he's starting to harbor. Cool on food for thought, but for you, he's a starver. Starting to use red markers on his work. His teachers.
I just realized. Because I'm like, if you took the R off of here, that's broth. My dumb ass. Bother. Like a bother. Okay.
Like, brother without the aura, and he's starting to harbor. Cool on food for thought, but for you, he's a starver. Starting to use red markers on his work. His teachers say they know he's much smarter, but he's hurt. Used to hand his homework in first, like he was the classroom starter. Burst of tears, let him know she sees. Now he's fighting in class. Got a note last week to say he might not pass. Asked me if his daddy was sick of us, cause you ain't never pick him up. You see what his problem is? He don't know where his papa is. No positive male role model to play football or build railroad models. Is making the hole and you've been digging it, cause you ain't been kicking it since he was old enough to hold bottles. He wasn't supposed to get introduced to that. He don't deserve to get used to that. Now I ain't asking you for money or to come back to me. Some days it ain't sunny, but it ain't so hard. Just breaks my heart when I try to provide, and he say, mommy, that ain't your job. To be a man, I try to make him understand that I'm his #1 fan. But it's like you born from the stands. You know the world is out to get him, so why don't you give him a chance? It's like, I can't, I won't let you leave. Now, I don't know what you want from me. What you want from me? So he said to him, I want you to be a father. I'm your little boy, and you don't even bother. Like, brother without the aura, and I'm starting to harbor. Cool on food for thought, but for you, I'm a starver. Starting to use red markers on my work. My teachers say they know I'm much smarter, but I'm hurt. I used to hand my homework in first, like I was the classroom starter. Burst of tears, let him know he sees. Now I'm fighting in class. Got a note last week to say I might not pass. Kids ask me if my daddy is sick of us, cause you ain't never picked me up. You see what my problem is? That I don't know where my papa is. No positive male role model to play football or build railroad models. Is making the hole and you've been digging it, cause you ain't been kicking it since I was old enough to hold bottles. Wasn't supposed to get introduced to that. I don't deserve to get used to that. Now I ain't asking you for money or to come back to me. Some days it ain't sunny, but it ain't so hard. Just breaks my heart when my mama try to provide, and I tell her that ain't your job. To be a man, she try to make me understand that she my #1 fan. But it's like you born from the stands. You know the world is out to get me. Why don't you give me a chance? It's like, I can't, I won't let you leave. Now, I don't know what you want from me. What you want from me?
I wasn't even expecting that he would go from saying, you know, he don't know his father and da-da-da to switching the verbiage to I. So it was almost like in the first verse he's speaking from the perspective of other young men who also went through the same thing, but then he turns around and says he is one of those young men who went through that same exact thing. So he understands where these individuals, where they're coming from and how they got to where they are. And it's sad too, even just this line right here was like, cool and food for thought, but for you I'm a starver. Meaning like, so like, is this cool, the cool he's referencing on the cool? And then the food would be what he's referencing on this album, food and liquor. But for you I'm a starver. Meaning like, for you I actually want to hear what you gotta say or what you have to give. Like, I'm yearning to actually hear something from you.
You want from me what you want from me. Oh.
I really enjoyed that line. Oh, bringing in chimes, dog. Sunshine. I feel like I'm liking the song.
Yeah.
Craig Bauer, Greg Majors. Well, that's who it was recorded by. Oh, Soundtrack. Okay, Craig Bauer is the mixer. Well, shout out to all these people anyways. Soundtrack. Not familiar, but shout out to Soundtrack because this shit is fire.
Woo! Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Yeah. Alright. Fresh to death she is. From her steps to her set she is. So death might not let me live. You did? Fresh, yes she is. Had a feeling that it would be a day like this. The orchestra in my mind don't play like this, nah. But I'm prepared. Yes, she is. Had a feeling that it would be a day like this. The orchestra in my mind don't play like this, nah. But I'm prepared for it. Got a little red for it. Brushed off my ears, even cut my hair for it. Cause normally I don't care for it. Don't even be looking for like that. Then there go it, yeah, right over there. So I prepared the poet, little scared, my stare lowered. Mama said have no fear. Plus I'm already out of my chair. Gather up my ears on my square from here forward. It's nothing right, so here go it. Whisper in the air, it's kinda crowded in here. Wish you cared to blow it. And she said, yeah. Sunshine. Yeah. You're my moonlight. You're the starry skies above me. Won't you please come down and hug me? Think I found love in this club tonight. That's right. Whoa. Never met her before, but I think I like her like a metaphor. It's hard to get in the car we sit. From the intro, she rolled down the window just in case I was a schizo. I compliment her on the common sense. I'm calm, a little more confident. And then we lose consciousness. She says that I've been waiting for you, and I know you've been chasing me too. Since they kidnapped me from a castle, I've been thinking of you. I told a fire-breathing dragon he bet not harm me or be sorry when he meets my one-man army. And thou hast come to rescue me, my knight in shining armor. Yes, you be woken up by the horn of an SUV. I said, see, too beautiful to let you sleep. You're my sunshine. You're my moonlight. The starry skies.
I'm trying to understand this part right here. Woken up by the horn of an SUV. I said, see, too beautiful to let you sleep. Like, is it a dream? Is it, again, it's probably a metaphor for something. Anyways.
Above me, won't you please come down and hug me? Think I found love in this club tonight. Whoa. Relationship is just 30 minutes long. It's kinda heavy, maybe a little strong. Gonna take much more than once. Can't trust what each of us say, at least for a month or two. Before I bid you adieu, do this one thing for me. Out of the trillions of numbers that's in the world, just leave me a few that lead to you. Won't be long, and I see you in the morning.
Sunshine, sunshine. You're my moonlight, you're the starry skies above me. Won't you please come down and hug me? Think I found love in this club tonight. Whoa, whoa. You're my sunshine. You're my moonlight. You're the starry skies above me. Won't you please come down and hug me?
Because he's definitely not talking about a girl. He's talking about something else. Because he says, before I bid you adieu, do this one thing for me. Out of the trillions of number that's in the world, just leave me a few. They'll lead to you. I'm not catching the drift of the song. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all gonna definitely have to explain this. So here you say, I prepared to pour. Is he talking about alcohol? When he says, would you care to blow it? I'm like, maybe he's talking about he got a weapon on him and he's about to shoot up the place. I don't know. But then that could also be a reach. Well, maybe he's talking about drugs. There's three things he was talking about. He was talking about drugs, alcohol, or a weapon. Jill Scott. I've heard this song before. It sounds familiar.
Daydream. I fell asleep amid the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day.
Oh, Jill Scott.
Daydream. I dream of you amid the flowers. For a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day.
It's a spy from behind my giant robot's eyes. I keep him happy cause I might fall out if he cries. Scared of heights so I might pass out if he flies. Keep him on autopilot cause I can't drive. Room enough for one, I tell my homies they can't ride. Unless we're sitting on the shoulders, but that's way too high. Let's try not to step on the children. The news cameras filming this walking project building. Now there's hoes selling hoes like right around the toes. And the crackheads beg at about the lower leg. There's crooked police that's stationed at the knees. And they do drive-bys like up and down the thighs. And there's a car chase going on at the waist. Keep a vest on my chest. I'm sitting in my room as I'm looking out the face. Something to write about. I still got some damage from fighting the White House. Just a
Daydream. I fell asleep amid the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day. Daydream. I dream of you amid the flowers. For a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day.
Now come on everybody, let's make cocaine cool. We need a few more half-naked women up in the pool. And hold this Mac 10 that's all covered in jewels. And can you please put your titties closer to the 22s? And where's the champagne? We need champagne. Now look as hard as you can with this blunt in your hand. And now hold up your chain, slow motion through the flames. Now cue the smoke machines and the simulated rain. But not too loud cause the baby's sleeping. I wonder if it knows what the world is keeping. Up both sleeves while he lay there dreaming. Me and my robot tiptoe round creeping. I had to turn my back on what got you paid. I couldn't see, had the hood on me like Abu Ghraib. But I like to thank the streets that drove me crazy. And all the televisions out there that breaks me. I was
Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours.
What a beautiful day.
I don't say, how long did she hold that note for? Sheesh. This song I really enjoyed. When I said I heard it, I mean I only heard the verse. I mean the hook. Daydream. Like I've heard that before. I don't know if I heard it because again my brothers, they play a lot of hip-hop music. So it's very possible either I heard it that way or I just heard that snippet online. What was it? Oh, where he basically, the way this whole verse, this is probably one of my favorite verses on this album, where he's speaking as though his building or his project is this gigantic robot essentially, and the way he's just talking about, oh, this is happening here at the feet, this is happening here at the knees, at the waist. Like again, the creativity, because as he's saying it, like you could imagine, you could see it. It's like a cartoon, or like if you've ever seen Iron Giant, good ass movie, that's exactly what I imagined. Did he ever make a cartoon or something to do with his music, or I don't know, just because he wanted to? Because the way that he speaks or uses certain imagery with his words, like he'd probably be like a great writer for a cartoon or something. Shout out to Jill Scott featuring on the track.
Yeah. The cool. Turn me up. Yeah. He came back in the same suit that he was buried in, similar to the one his grandfather was married in. Yes, he was still fresh to death, blang, 2 earrings, a chain laying on his chest. He still had it cause they couldn't find it, and the bullets from his enemies sat like 2 inches behind it. Smelled the Hennessy from when his niggas got reminded, and poured out liquor in his memory. He didn't mind it, but he couldn't sip it fast enough, so the liquor was just filling the casket up. Floating down by his feet was the letter from his sister, second grade handwriting, simply read, I miss ya. Suit jacket pocket held his baby daughter's picture. Right next to it, one of his men stuck a swisher. He had a notion as he laid there soaking. He saw that the latch was broken. He kicked his casket open and he, this life goes past and you die. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 oh. If life goes past and you die, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues. Chasing the cool, not at all nervous as he dug to the surface. Tarnished gold chain is what he loosened up the earth with. He used his mouth as a shovel to try and hollow it, and when he couldn't dirt spit, he swallowed it, working like a reverse archaeologist, except his buried treasure was sunshine. So when some shine through a hole that he had drove, it reflected off the gold and almost made some blind. He grabbed onto some grass and climbed, pulled himself up out of his own grave, and looked at the time on the watch that had stopped 6 months after the shots that had got him in the box, wringing Henny out his socks. Figured it was hours because he wasn't older. Used some flowers to brush the dirt up off his shoulders. So with a right hand that was all bones and no reason to stay, he decided to walk home. So he, this life goes past and you die. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 oh. If life goes past and you die, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues. Chasing the cool. He begged for some change to get him on the train. Damn, the nigga stank, is what they complain. Tried to light the blunt, but it burst into flames. Caught the reflection in the window of what he became. A long look.
That nigga in hell.
Wasn't shook, wasn't ashamed. Matter of fact, only thing on his brain was brains. Yeah, and getting back in his lane, doing his thing. First he had to find something to slang. Next stop was his block. It had the same cops. Walked right past the same spot where he was shot. Shocked that some low niggas tried to sell him rocks. It just felt weird. Being on the opposite, they figured that he wasn't from there, so they pulled out and robbed him with the same gun they shot him with. Put it to his head and said, "You're scared, ain't you?" He said, "Hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster." And this life goes past and you die. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, 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 oh. If
I'm sorry, that's a crazy line. Hustler for death, no heaven for a gangster.
life goes past and you die, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues, chasing the cool.
The synths on here were very lovely. Now, talk about this storyline. This person is already dead. Yeah? And in the beginning, because his homies poured out some liquor for him, that's the whole, he's soaked in Hennessy and all that. But it's like everything followed him to his grave. And then he's talking about him digging up to the surface. Oh, he also mentioned sunshine in here. Where was it? No, it was further down here. Which, again, like I said before, I knew sunshine. He wasn't literally talking about sunshine, but metaphorically, any of the three things that I named. But it could be something else too. So except his buried treasure was sunshine. So when some shine through, his wordplay, so clever. A hold that he had drove, reflected off the gold and almost made sun blind. Oh my God. This is amazing. Just when you go back and like read it for real, it's amazing. When he's on the train and when you try to light the blunt but it bursts into flames, in my head I'm like, nigga in hell, okay? Because you can't even get high. You can't get high because you're in hell. You're down. You're in a lower frequency, brother. So this song was basically a prelude to what the next project would be. All right, let's continue.
Stuff.
Oh, my headphones just fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. This one right here.
Sound like some
Dedicate this one right here to everybody out there. You dig? Check it out. Now I ain't trying to be the greatest. I used to hate hip-hop. Yep, because the women degraded, but Too Short made me laugh. Like a hypocrite, I played it. A hypocrite, I stated, though I only recited half. Omitting the word bitch, cursing, I wouldn't say it. Me and dog couldn't relate till a bitch I dated. Forget my favorite word for hers and hers alike, but I learned it from a song I heard and sorta liked. Yeah, further ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front of.
Don't bring it back. That coming back. Oh my God, hold on. No, actually, before we even continue, Needles, I swear all the producers he had, I'm not like familiar with them like that. I don't know if it's because they're like Midwest producers, but man, shout out to them for real. He has some dope ass producers. They was cooking.
But I learned it from a song I heard and sorta liked. Yeah, further ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front of our building. Gangsta rap based filmings became the building blocks for children with leaking ceilings, catching drippings with pots, coupled with compositions from Pac. Nas as it was written in the mix with my realities and feelings, living conditions, religion, ignorant wisdom, and artistic vision. I began to jot, tap the world and listen. It dropped. My mom can't feed me, my boyfriend beats me. I have sex for money, the hood don't love me. The cops wanna kill me, this nonsense built me, and I got no place to go. They bomb my village, they call us killers. Took me off they welfare, can't afford they healthcare. My teacher won't teach me, my master beats me, and it hurts me. I had to get a boy bop, a Jay-Z boycott, cause he said that he never prayed to God, he prayed to Gotti. I'm thinking godly, God guard me from the ungodly. But by my 30th, watching the streets is watch, cause he said that he never prayed to God, he prayed to Gotti. I'm thinking godly, God guard me from the ungodly. But by my 30th, watching the streets is watching, I was back to giving props again, and that was bothering. But it's uncomfortable as the untouchable touching you. The theme songs that niggas hustle to seem wrong, but these songs was coming true, and it was all becoming cool. I found a condom on the ground that Johns were coming to, and thought what constitutes a prostitute is the pursuit of profit. Then they drop it, the homie in a suit, pat her on the butt and rock it. It seems I was seeing the same scene, adopted, prevalent in different things, with the witnesses indifferent to stop it. They said don't knock it, mind your business. His business is a mind, and that nigga pimpin' got it. They took my daughter, we ain't got no water. I can't get higher, that cross on fire. We all got suspended, I just got sentenced, so I got no place to go. They threw down my gang sign, I ain't got no hang time. They talk about my sneakers, poisoned our leader. My father ain't seen me, turn off my TV, cause it hurts me so. So through the Grim Reaper, sickle sharpening, Macintosh marketing, all you feel arguing, Brazilian adolescent disarmament, Israeli occupation, Islamic electronic martyrdom precise. Yeah, laser guided targeting oil for full bartering. Terrorist organization harboring, saying camouflage army men. CCF sponsoring, world conquering, telephone monitoring, Louis Vuitton modeling, pornographic actress honoring, string theory pondering, bulimic vomiting, Catholic priest fondling, preemptive bombing, and Osama and Obama and them. They breaking in my car again, deforestation and overlogging in Hennessy and hypnotic swallowing, hydroponic coughing in. All the world's ills, sitting on chrome 24-inch wheels like that. They say I'm infected, this is why I injected. I had it aborted, we got deported. My laptop got spyware that I can't lie here, but I got no place to go. I can't stop eating, my best friend's leaving. My pastor touched me, I love this country. I lost my earpiece, I hope y'all hear me, cause it hurts me so. Oh, it hurts me so, yeah. Oh, it hurts me so. Oh, it hurts me so, yeah.
I loved his wordplay throughout this whole entire song. What I got from this song, what he's talking about, is the different issues and problems that people are dealing with, at least towards the latter half of the song. Also kind of like the hypocrisy of society. The way he's wording it, I don't know if in 2006 that many rappers was wording it like how he was wording, because he's being very direct and talking about issues that are going on, political, geographically. He's talking about them cutting down trees and shit. Economically, what's going on in the hood, what's going on with rich people, and how they may seem to have this appearance like, oh yeah, everything's so nice and lovely. Even right here, he's like, all the world's ills sitting on chrome 24-inch wheels. Basically saying like, you have all these illnesses or sicknesses, whether it's in the head or physically, but it gets displayed like it's something to be glamorized or something to admire or be in awe in. Because chrome 24-inch wheels, you look at it and be like, damn, shit, that's fire. When it's like, in reality, it's like, no, it's really not. I really liked the production on this song too. It was very chill, calm. The piano melody I really enjoyed. The piano almost sounded like a harp. He was just talking about Jay-Z. And he got Jay-Z on the album. I did not know he had Jay-Z on his album. Okay. Fucking ego.
Rockefeller. First then.
Where are we going?
Jay. Lupe. Yeah. And so it seems that I'm sewing jeans, and first and 15 is just a sewing machine. So I cut the pattern and I sew it seams, and buttoning is hustling, and publicly I'm Buddy Lee. There's no busting them and cuffing them. It's like ushering in a regime. They want me to make Prince pants, but I withstand. I ain't gotten into that. A little big in the waist, 2 pocket on the back. Call them Levi's, OGs covered in blue dye. Give them the game, that's like giving chocolate to the fat. Look, how you think I got here? That's the same game that came through where I live as a kid, in the bad luck truck and threw boxes off the back. Made me a ripper, deliver like river. Content a little more thicker, slicker, yeah. And they said oil and water don't mix. Now they all down at the beach washing off the fish. Was Blackbeard till I brought the rock into your ships, yeah.
I'm sorry, did he sample an anime? Because that literally sounds like, I was gonna say it sounds like an anime opening. It sounds like an anime opening.
Everything I do for you. Everything I say, you know it's the truth. I'll take all the pressure off for you. proper. Sack so low you can see boxer like a boxer's. That's the way that the family's pants worn. Don't be sly and try and put them on. The stones in the pocket to drag you down to Davy Jones' locker. Beware if you wanna rock the Knickerbocker. Other nigga from the block, what? They was selling O's like Will of Fortune. Of imported cocaine just to feel important. It was do or die, they was tired of being poor pimps. Not for sure, that was just the product of my common sense. I guess I was just guessing like the consonants. Mama said beware what the devil do. Tell him that your soul's not for sale like the W's. So go ahead and pirate the Hyatts. Cannons make you leak like pirated mice. It's no shh, it's just shh, like quiet. And big homies out of retirement. Yes,
it's my life. Everything I do for you.
Who's saying that?
Everything I say, you know it's the truth. I'll take all the pressure off for you. Take pressure off for you. I take the pressure off for you.
So the pen is mighty than the sword, my lord. My first picture was a lineup, now I'm on the Forbes. And I still remain an artiste through this all. If you force my hand, I'll be forced to draw. If the war calls for war halls, hope you got enough space on your hall's walls. I make niggas mirrors, then escape the bureau's investigation out in Europe on vacation. I'm back for these puppies with the pound boy. Here's a round boy. Down boy, sound boy, you don't wanna sound clash, loud noise, leave niggas paranoid, if not paralyzed. This means you can't walk in my shoes. Too much green, you can't talk in my hue. Extended team, nigga, holla at Lou. 1st and 15th, that's my cue. Through.
Too much green, you can't talk in my hue. Okay. Leave niggas paranoid. If not paralyzed, means you can't walk in my shoes. Okay. Not like this one. The war calls for war halls. Hope you have enough space on your hall's walls. Now I know. It's not the craziest line, right? It's the art bars for me. You feel me?
It's my life. Everything I do for you. Everything I say, you know it's the truth. I'll take all the pressure off for you. Take pressure off for you. I take the pressure off for you.
The drummer? The drummer was going crazy. This Wheel of Fortune, nigga, that line, oh my god. Common sense, like I was guessing the consonants. Alright, next song.
Close your mind, close your eyes, see with your heart. How do you forgive the murderer of your father? The ink of a scholar is worth 1,000 times more than the blood of a martyr. Terrorist. We came through the storm, nooses on our necks, and a smallpox blanket to keep us warm. On a 747 on the Pentagon lawn. Wake up, the alarm clock is connected to a bomb. Anthrax lab on a West Virginia farm. Shorty ain't learned to walk, already heavily armed. Civilians and little children is especially harmed. Camouflage Taurus, Bibles and glorious Qurans. The books that take you to heaven and let you meet the Lord there have become misinterpreted reasons for warfare. Reread them with blind eyes, I guarantee you there's more there. Rich must be blind, cause they ain't see the poor there. Yeah, need to open up a park, just close 10 schools, we don't need them. Can you please call the fire department? They down here marching for freedom. Burn down ATVs, turn their TVs on to teach them and move.
The more money that they make, the more money that they make, the better and better they live. Whatever they wanna take, whatever they wanna take, whatever it is. The more that you wanna learn, the more that you try to learn, the better and better it gets. America,
Now the poor Ku Klux Man see that we all brothers, not cause things the same, because we like the same color, and that's gray. Now that's main. Can't burn his cross, cause he can't afford the gasoline. Now if a Muslim woman strapped with a bomb on the bus with the seconds running give you the jitters, just imagine an American-based Christian organization planning the poison water supplies to bring the second coming quicker. Nigga, they ain't living properly. Break them off with a little democracy. Turn their whole culture to a mockery. Give them Coca-Cola for their property. Give them gum, give them guns, get them young, give them fun. But if they ain't giving it up, then they ain't getting none. And don't give them all, now man, just give them some. It's the paper, some of these cops must be Al-Qaeda, nigga.
The more money that they make, the more money that they make, the better and better they live. Whatever they wanna take, whatever they wanna take, whatever it is. The more that you wanna learn, the more that you try to learn, the better and better it gets. American terrorist. The more money that they make, the more money that they make, the better and better they live. Whatever they wanna take, whatever they wanna take, whatever it is. The more that you wanna learn, the more that you try to learn, the better and better it gets. American terrorist.
Like, don't give the black man food, give red man liquor. Red man food, black man nigga. Give yellow man tool, make them railroad villa. Also give them pen, make them pull gold from river. Give black man crack, Glock and dings. Give red man craps, slot machines. Now bring it back, 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 bring it back. Don't give the black man food, give the red man liquor. Red man food, black man nigga. Give yellow man tool, make them railroad villa. Also give them pen, make them pull gold from river. Give black man crack, Glocks and ting. Give the red man craps, slot machines. Now bring it back, 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 bring it back.
Talk about that one. I really enjoyed the way that Matthew Santos actually sang that hook. He sounds much different than he did on Superstar. That ping pong effect thing, it literally sounds like somebody playing ping pong. It's just going back and forth, panning in the ears. I didn't realize it until like the second verse, but that shit is tough. This right here, where he's just talking about how different races, right, of people, right, the United States Corporation, how they exist within the system. And just to point out that nobody, because even he brings up the infamous domestic terrorist group that exists, the KKK, right? He even brings that up and shows how even they can't, well, the poor ones, okay? Because here's the thing. Ain't nobody said all of the Ku Klux Klan was poor, all right? Because these motherfuckers who run the country, who are Ku Klux Klan members, all right? And they got money and power. But he's just pointing out those who are poor, yet though they have that ignorant mindset of like, oh yeah, all the other races, this, that, and the third, marching, doing they dumb shit, burning crosses and all that. It's like, don't you have something more to worry about? Like how you eating fucking dirt and can't afford shit, just like a good portion of the rest of the minorities that you hating on. Like, clearly, the issue does not lie on the shoulders of the person that you're attacking. Clearly, the issue is, is much bigger than that. But okay. Also, like this line too, where he's talking about how religious books and texts will be misinterpreted, and then people make it their reason to start a war or to claim territories and be like, oh, because this book says this, I have the right to. I'm like, now how many versions and iterations of this book has been created, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that's your reason why? Because last time I checked, when we all came down to this earth, we didn't have nothing, did we? Not even clothes on our back. It was just our body, our flesh, and our soul, and that's it. I do believe in God, but when it comes to a lot of these religions and stuff, people will use it to excuse behaviors. And not saying like every single person who practices religion is like that. It's just like anybody could come up and say like, oh yeah, I'm this and I'm that, and then it's like, oh word. That's not how this world works. You're gonna come across people who might look the same and they're very different from each other. So can't go with that. On to the next song.
I told you I would show up, screaming out FNF till the world blow up. They said I was so finished, I told them it's show business, meaning there's no business. Let's fiascos in it, disrespect they dress code, wear my street clothes in it, measured, sold, and clothed in it, opened up clothes after I entered and drove in it like, only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and never fall asleep, rolling it, music bumping windows, tinted through the good neighborhoods and all of the woes, and it exerted control, and it seen it come and go, stolen and soul, and it diamond and gold, blended fountain of youth, dipping my toes in it, bouncing the booth, spit it like skull in it, putting my heart and my soul in it, cause I only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and never fall asleep. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the pusher man creep where they live life pose. Was 15 in the clip and one in the hole. Hallway wall full of rips, some of us know, none of us know. The makers of the toast, like the bottom of the stove that was used in the murdering of the scroll. Heart colder than Edie's, won't let the CD city defeat me. Rub me out like genies, won't concede till I'm graffiti. Nigga, what? I only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and I will never sleep. I done bellowed, said what up to the reaper, helmet like Rydell, and high water hello to the 5-year-old gunshot hero. I hear ya, clearer than the invisible man in the mirror. Cheer up, I put it on the bars like Bennuts, put a bug in their ear, so from here up, they hear us. That we only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and we will never see. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the pusher man creep where they live life. I put it on my grandmama's daughter, a microphone control with the soul of a slave, humming, waiting in the water. I author like DW, brother, like a hustler. God placed me in your armor, I prescribe no partners. I do it for the hood like a Parker. Will tell my niggas not to shiver, only time we quiver like an archer is. Cause we only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and we will never sleep. Here we are now, entertain us. Change don't change us, ever since the game trained us. We came up like worms in the rain. I drained, my chain became a loose noose that was used to hang us. So now, my insane brain, my 32 teeth and 2 feet creep like it's Elm Street. Cause I only fear God, know the weapons of the weak, the weakness of the heart, and I will never sleep. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the pusher man creep where they live life pole, he said.
This is a great song to follow the previous song, American Terrorist, because he's like, listen, this is how these people be acting, how they're destroying the world, but then this song is kind of like, but that shit don't scare me, and that shit ain't gonna bring me down. So this is a dope track. Also love, now it sound like an organ, but then it also sound like vocals, so they could have used like a vocal pad or something, and then it was combined with an organ. That shit sounded amazing throughout the whole song, and the vocalist, whoever was singing, going off.
Look at what we did. Came a long way from dirty ghetto kids. Yeah. Look at what we did. We came a long way from dirty ghetto kids. Yeah. You know what it is. Come on. Where the cops didn't find him for grinding, no. They kinda blew the vibe, figured it was time to go. Plus he had to be at home a long time ago, and he had made like $10 off the sign he wrote. It read, a little hungry and need a little money. It's for my little sister and a little tummy. Wasn't lying, no, we didn't go by hydro. Went to the restaurant and bought 2 gyros. Cause he knew they wasn't cooking where he lived. The conks now took him to the crib. A little hurt from the rail, he took him to the ribs. Right past the pushers who couldn't underdig. What's the use of pushing? You ain't pushing none of this. If I kick it with y'all, I'm just pushing for a bid. But what was on his mind and push him to the lid? They best customer wasn't cooking for a kid. Yes sir, pump, so he kicked, push. Over his shoulders, he swore he never looked. Cause wasn't none back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah, and so he kicked, push. Over his shoulders, he swore he never looked. Cause wasn't none back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah. You see his mom was a crackhead, and his father couldn't be contacted. He lived with being different, was combated amongst the other things on his young black head. And see his girl was a white girl, but just cause she was white, see her life wasn't like world. She too had the drama thick, had a daddy and a mama, but her daddy used to mama hit. Daddy caught something, chasing fatties, made her mama sick. Couldn't afford the medicine, pimped her to the pharmacist. Had suicidal feelings, but riding switch over the transitions, help her conquer it. Pays for mama's pills with a sponsorship, a cell phone bill and a Honda kick, and that's why she skates with heat. Someone to feel her pain and a place to be. That's why she kicked, push. Over her shoulder, she swore she never looked. Cause wasn't nothing back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah, that's why she kicked, push. Over her shoulder, she swore she never looked. Cause wasn't nothing back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah. A traveling band of misfits and outcasts. Knocked their heads from misfits to outcasts. A lot of scars, they did this without pads. A lot of hearts who did this without dads. One's father was filthy rich, two was middle class, and one was homeless. Add in a paralyzed girl in a wheelchair who just liked to watch, and that was the whole clique. I think about it every time I see this old flick that was taken in the park in front of this old bench. They wrote on the back, "You thankful, push kick. Hope you make a video, the beat is so sick." Well, I did. I hope you seen it. It's on MTV. Soundtrack's a genius. Love from Tony Hawk, beef from the ice creamers. Before we put it out, had to pay the Filipinas just to show them how you kick, push. Over your shoulders, you swore you never looked. Cause wasn't nothing back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah, that's why you kick, push. Over your shoulders, you swore you never looked. Cause wasn't nothing back there but the blackness. Life wasn't too attractive, yeah.
That piano remind me of Dr. Dre, but I'm glad he had the song in here because this definitely better explains the first one clearly. This one seems like it was more so directly in your face with the storytelling. Again, is this story himself he's talking about? Because even towards the end where he's speaking about how the whole song came about, Kick Push, which was that his first major song, like what blew him up and got him popular? But he's just giving a whole storyline talking about, I think, the people he worked with and how they share similar circumstances, but even through that they still prevailed. That's why I said I enjoyed Kick Push, because the whole message of it was, regardless of whatever obstacles are coming your way, your path, and trying to stir you into a different direction, just like he was saying how the drug dealers were trying to tell him, like, bro, why you doing that? You should be pushing this. You call that pushing? You should be pushing, doing what we're doing. He's like, nah, because that would only be temporary, and what he truly enjoys is the skateboarding, which metaphorically could be anything. It's what helps him escape. The song, I'm glad he made it to go along with the first one. The first one, yeah, it's clearly the more, I guess you could say, mainstream sounding song, but this is the more like getting deep into details type track, and it kind of feels like a Triumph track in my opinion. Outro. Hold out 12 minutes.
First and 15. Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor was lovingly handcrafted and done by the good folks
If I give credit,
at 1st and 15th. Yeah. Much love to the FNF crew. Rice, yeah. Gemini, Kanan, Shayla G, Pro, Soundtrack, Jason Salvador, Simon, Bishop G, Graham Dog, G-Ball, G-Ball, yeah. All the engineers, Chili Chill, mixers, Esco. Much love goes out to Rita Lee, the Buchanan, Susie Zanuzzi, Envy, what up Envy? Deal Real, Flex, all of mom and pops, Math,
shout out to the DJs.
Flex, yeah, Violet, can't forget E-Nice, Eric Lau, the entire Bum Squad DJ family. Shout out to Latin Prince, Cristal Bubbling, Paul Wall, all of the heavy hitters, Tricious, Mr. K, all of the artists and my fellow artists in the game that hold me down, that help me out. Talib Kweli, Mike Sanders, Roots, shout out to Black Dog,
Yeah, shout out
Most
to
Def,
Most Def.
can't forget Consequence, just Rhyme Fest, everybody, 3-6 Mafia, man.
This is just yeah,
Sway, Cypher, the whole Star Trek, Rock T, Clips,
Pusha T.
Flick, Slim Thugger, Twister, Ab Live, Psychodrama.
Chicago. Don't worry, I did listen to the rest of the credits and all that. I just don't think y'all want to watch me sit here and just listen to him shout out credits. But no, honestly, big ups to him for even doing that, for shouting out everybody on the outro to go along with that beautiful, beautiful musical arrangement from the intro. That was magnifique. Now, let me get into ranking my top 5 and rating the album. So, my top 5. At number 5, I have Hurt Me Soul. That track, again, I love the message. The instrumental as well, really. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, okay, yeah. I was contemplating whether it was going to be in my top 5 or honorable mentions, just in case, because there was still like a couple of songs to go, but it's in my top 5 for sure. Yeah, just him talking about the different illnesses and sicknesses of the world and how it's glamorized to seem like this great thing when it's like, niggas is bugging. Number 4, I have American Terrorist, that song. Everything I said before, stand by it. It was just like the rawness of what the country is, what it was and what it continued to be. You feel me? 2006, still the same thing. Number 3, I have Daydreamin. I really love the ambiance of that track. It had really dope imagery, which makes sense because it's called Daydreamin. And you know, you're gonna be as creative as possible when you're daydreaming. You're thinking like, oh, what if I did this? What if I did that? That song, I really enjoyed it for that. And also Jill Scott's vocals was incredibly tough. Number 2, I have Kick Push. Again, what the song represents, not just, you know, the skateboarding aspect, but the metaphor of it. That's definitely one of my favorite songs on this album, and honestly one of my favorite Lupe tracks. And I don't think, because although like I said I have heard the song before, I never actually understood, actually let me add it, I thought I had to add it, I never actually understood the deeper meaning behind it, right? Like I always heard that hook, kick, push, but I didn't truly get the meaning. So that definitely elevated the song for me. Number 1, I have I Gotcha. Now that track, I would say it's not one of the more message driven songs. Like you said, there's a message and a theme going on, but it's not deep like some of the other tracks that are on the album. But I really just enjoy it for, again, his wordplay and creativity, and of course the instrumental hands down. That's my favorite instrumental on this album. For my honorable mentions, I would probably say, this might be unexpected, but I would say the intro. That's because, again, the instrumental, oh my god, them strings, bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. But also like his sister speaking in the beginning, that was dope too. That's spoken word or poetry, and then him coming in with the beat, amazing. Emperor soundtrack also I would say is honorable mention. Now my rating for the album, I guess I'm a 9.7. I will say I did enjoy this more than The Cool. I think that could be production wise, and just overall I think I vibed with more songs on this album than I did on The Cool. I mean, they're both great in their own right, but this one I enjoyed a bit more. And he has some really dope features on here too. Again, they're only like a year apart, so there's not like too crazy of a difference in his skills or anything like that. I will say he still is a dope ass rapper in general. And I mean, it's even possible that he recorded it not too shortly apart, because of shit, he might have recorded it in the same sessions or same monthly time frame, whatever the fuck, whenever he did it. But he just had it lined up on how he wanted stuff to connect. I can see that with the song The Cool itself, but then also things that he's talking about on here, because everything he talks about on here, he also speaks on. He does touch more deeply on, especially the youth, I will say, and how they're being affected by their surroundings and technology and things like that. This actually felt more upbeat than The Cool. I think that might be the difference. Production wise, like the instrumentals felt like more, I guess, brighter, and then The Cool is much darker. Like there's more rock influences on The Cool, things like that. But yeah, also this album cover is cool as hell. Low-key, you might need to cop this on vinyl if it exists. I'm sure it does. Bro, is that a fucking DS? Oh my god. Can't really see. Is that the, what you call it? The Quran? What is that? Y'all, thank you for joining along with this reaction. Again, if y'all have any recommendations, please let me know. If there's any other artists that you want me to check out besides Lupe Fiasco, you can also comment that down below. If you want me to see any of his music videos, you can also comment that down below, because I've never seen any of his music videos. Maybe I saw a little bit of Kick Push in the past, like if it was playing on TV, but that's about it. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know every single time that I post a new video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Alright, peace.